Hi, Brian Moran with the 12 Week here, back with Storytime with Brian. Today's story is from Monty Roberts, the horse whisperer, and he tells a story about a young man. He was the son of an itinerant horse trainer, and his father would go from stable to stable, racetrack to racetrack, farm to farm, ranch to ranch, training horses. As a result of his father's occupation, the boy's high school career was continually interrupted. When he was a senior, he was asked to write a paper about what he wanted to do when he grew up. That night, he wrote a 7-page paper describing his goal of someday owning a horse ranch. He wrote about his dream in great detail, and he even drew a diagram of a 200-acre ranch showing the location of all the buildings, the stables, and the track. Then he drew a detailed floor plan for a 4,000 square foot house that would sit on the 200-acre ranch. He put a great deal of his heart into the project, and the next day he handed it to the teacher. 2 days later, he received his paper back. On the front page was a large F with a note that said, "See me after class." The boy with the dream went to see the teacher after class and asked, "Why did I receive an F?" The teacher said, get this is an unrealistic dream for a young boy like you. You have no money, you've come from an itinerant family, you have no resources. Owning a horse ranch requires a lot of money. You have to pay for the land, you have to pay for the original breeding stock, and later you'll have to pay large stud fees. There's no way you could ever do that. Then the teacher added, "If you'll rewrite this paper with a more realistic goal, I'll reconsider your grade." The boy went home and thought about it long and hard. He asked his father what he should do. His father said, "Look, son, you have to make up your own mind on this. However, I think it is a very important decision for you." Finally, after sitting with it for a week, the boy turned in the same paper, making no changes to it. He stated on it, "You can keep the F, and I'll keep my dream." I love that. Now, as Monty was telling his story, he then turns to the assembled group. So he's telling his story. It's a story Monty told to a group of people. And he says, "I tell you this story because you're sitting in my 4,000 square foot house in the middle of my 200-acre horse ranch. I still have that school paper framed over the fireplace," he added. "The best part of the story is that 2 summers ago, that same school teacher brought 30 kids to the camp out to my ranch for a week. When the teacher was leaving, he said, 'Look, Monty, I can tell you this now. When I was a young teacher, I was something of a dream stealer. During those years, I stole a lot of kids' dreams. Fortunately, you had enough gumption not to give up on your dreams.'" Love that story. Don't let anyone steal your dreams. Have a great day, and as always, be encouraged.